What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, another video. Today we're going to be doing an open cup. I haven't done an acrylic pour in a couple days, and I am so excited to get started with this one. The colors we're using, I have a light blue from Liquitex, cerulean blue, phthalo blue, magenta, fluorescent orange, titanium white. All these colors are mixed 2 parts paint, or 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. And these have silicone in it, which is my OGX coconut milk hair serum. It's not silicone, it's the coconut milk. 2 drops per color. Over here is just a titanium white, mixed the same way with no silicone at all. So it will be my base coat. So let's get started. I haven't done an open cup in a long time, so I'm ready. All right, so nice little base coat to kind of protect the canvas a little bit. I think I want to start with a really deep blue. So this is that phthalo blue. Beautiful color. Let me move this white out of the way so I don't get them mixed up. I think I want to try to layer just a little bit of white between the colors. Let's see. Might as well already start. Let's get some of that really bright fluorescent orange out there. Now I'm also layering the white between the colors to prevent them from mixing as much. It's not going to completely stop them from mixing because they're still going to be flowing underneath the lip of the open cup, so the colors are still going to interact with each other. There's not too much I'm going to be able to do about that. So how's everybody doing today? It is a wonderful day in Phoenix. I woke up this morning, I think it was like 95 degrees outside. Beautiful. It's hot, but I like it. I will not ever complain about the heat. So right now I'm just letting the paint escape from underneath this cookie cutter. Already getting cells forming inside the cup. That's pretty cool. All right, let's continue on. I am probably gonna have to put my white base coat around further to stop the colors from trying to roll under. So I am having my first live in-person pouring event here in Phoenix. I don't remember all the details off the top of my head. I want to say it's the weekend after Veterans Day, or no, the beginning of November. It's in the beginning of November. I'm going to put a link to the class in the description below. Now, since this is the first class I'm doing here, it is kind of limited availability. I'm going to teach 1 or 2 classes on Friday and 2 classes on Saturday. The classes will be open cup and chameleon cells, because I noticed that a lot of people are having a difficult time with chameleon cells, so I want to kind of demystify it a little bit in a formal class for you guys. But I'm super excited about it. There's going to be more events. I'm just not sure when they are. I'm kind of trying to gauge and see how this one does first. And then after this one, we will decide on the best way to go forward with that. But I'm very excited to be able to interact with you guys. I mean, I've already got, I think, 4 ticket sales so far, which is awesome. Very excited though. You can already see there's like little orange cell popping up right there. Oh, that's cool looking. I like that. Yeah, now we're starting to see those orange cells. I'm almost seeing a red because of the way it's mixing with the blue. Really cool. I am gonna take the heat gun to it though. Try to coax any other cells to kind of start pushing their way through. And here they come. Oh wow, look at those. Getting some really cool like cells within cells. Oh, geez. Those are pretty. Wow. It almost looks like planets. That's so cool. Would you look at that? Beautiful colors. Let me take a little bit of white here. And we are starting to run thin on this white, so what I might do is use the white that we have for the base coat to kind of continue it. But look at those cells, you guys. Beautiful. Yeah. I think I'm going to save the rest of this white. And what we'll do is we will just get lighter, darker colors. We will alternate between them. And I think we'll be fine with that. I do like having these little interspersed oranges here, because these oranges is just a beautiful color, you guys. Oh, there's that really beautiful magenta color right there coming through. So we'll put some magenta on that orange. And we'll go to the cerulean blue here. The cerulean blue is kind of churning through that magenta. I'm interested to see what kind of color combination that's going to make. But no, I've kind of fallen in love with this like intuitive abstract brush thing, and I know I'm not very good at it yet, but it is something that it's very therapeutic for me, and it's exciting to kind of, after all these years of doing this stuff, to branch out and try something new. So if you haven't got a chance to check those out yet, check them out. They're pretty short videos. I think they're 6 to 8 minutes long. But they're something about just brushing the paint on canvas is so cool. And just letting the colors like flow, and just, you know, being kind of part of the painting. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if I'm even making any sense right now, but I don't know. It's kind of just like I can lose myself in it, and it was just, I love it. It's so cool. And I can't wait to see like where that takes me, maybe combining different effects with acrylic pouring and brushwork. Very excited for that. So we're seeing all the bands and all these cells that are getting scrunched. That's okay. It's not gonna mess anything up. All right, let's get some different colors going. A little white without silicone. And it sinks. You will be missed. I'm gonna have to go get more white. I hope I don't have to mix more white, because I'd rather not mix anymore. I'm not gonna mix anymore now. I've got plenty. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I always use way more paint than I need, and I think you guys are well aware of that fact at this point. Let's see, is there any white left with silicone in it? There's a little. All right, so we're gonna release this. Ooh, yeah. That's beautiful looking. I'm gonna do a little twist, and then we're gonna do the swipe. There we go. Oh, I could take this open cup and put it right in the water. I have a little bucket of water to kind of keep the paint from drying to them. All right, let's see what's underneath all this beautiful stuff right here. You can see the cells are already starting to kind of pop to the surface. As that silicone gets warm, it just pushes its way through the layers. It's beautiful. And then once we do stretch this, the layers are going to get even thinner. And it'll be even easier to see these colors. Let me move these colors out of the way. So I have some left, I'm not going to waste those. The whites are all gone though. All right, so I think we're ready to spin. Getting some really cool little reactions going on around the outskirts. All right, so just a light spin. Doesn't have to be too forceful. Just letting that paint slowly work its way. Man, that's pretty though. I am noticing that here I need to let the paint touch all these dry spots. You're seeing that like the paint's having a hard time getting across it. So we're just kind of helping it out. I love what's going on in the center right there. Those are some really strange looking cells too. That's really cool though. I like it. All right, one more light spin. Let's go the other way. Until we start seeing a little bit coming off, we know that like the paint is actually flowing. That is beautiful. That fluorescent orange, layering that white was probably a good idea because it did help the fluorescent orange not mix too much with the darker colors. And then that magenta, man, look at that magenta though. That looks beautiful. All right, one more time with the heat gun. We've thinned out the layers considerably. Let's see if there's anything else under there. I kind of like the little spaces that don't have cells. They have the little wispy gradients of color. I like that. That's really cool looking. Yeah, now we're seeing even more cells coming through, just doing their thing. I wonder how many more cells are going to develop as this process continues. But this has a really cool cave-like tunnel look to it. I like it. That's kind of what it looks like to me. It kind of looks like a cave. I know it's got fluorescent orange in it, and that's not seen in nature very often, but it does look like it has that really good like depth going down into the painting. What do you guys see in this thing? All right, well, I'm gonna bring you guys down. We're gonna check it out, but don't forget, class here in Phoenix, link will be in the description. Go check it out. So this thing looks crazy. The cells that just came to life. So it's only been a minute or two since I turned the main video off and cells are still forming. This thing is gorgeous. This one dried amazing. There's no cracking, no crazing. Even the texture relief isn't too bad, if you can see from the light reflecting off of it. But the cells in this thing are absolutely gorgeous. I am loving Phoenix because it only takes everything I paint about 24 hours to dry. I know it's not fully cured at this point, but I love how fast things dry here. And that center is just beautiful. If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.